just doing something real quick, so just give me a second. Alright, it is now time to get started here, so let's go ahead and get this video underway. Hello everybody, XeroKnight-XC6 here, and welcome to part 5 of my Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. It has been quite a while since I did a video of this game, and now I am back doing a brand new video, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So in the last part, if I remember correctly, we started up episode 3, and we're trying to find out who killed an actor of the Samurai TV show. And it looks like the actor named, hopefully I got this right, Will Powers is accused of murder, but he claims to be innocent. And also we did a lot in the investigation process, and I believe the last time was when we stopped in part 4 is when we were about to begin the third trial. Well, not the third trial, but the third trial of this game. So, yes, so in today's video, well, tonight's video anyway, not today. In tonight's video, we are going to be continuing on from where we have left off in episode 3. So let's go ahead and get this video underway. Yes, we're in the trial days. Go in. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4. Alright, so we are about to get started on the trial, so let us proceed. And once again, I'm going to be doing my voice acting, so before we do that, let's recap what's going on. So, the person that's being accused of the murder is Mr. Will Powers. And the victim is Jackhammer, who played the evil magistrate. And things are just about to get crazy. So, let's also review the evidence that we've got. Jack's autopsy report, time of death, October 15th at 2:30 p.m. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. And we have the guide map to Global Studios, card key for studio employees, grant entry into Studio 1, Powers photo, taken at the gate between the entrance and the studios, October 15th, 2 p.m. photo 2, 30 minutes before the death of Jackhammer. And this is the picture, so... Right, let's proceed.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
And look who we have here. We once again have to face off against Mr. Edgeworth. Now, last time, we took down Edgeworth, but can we do it again? Can we get a repeat performance.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to stand.
Oh no! Gumshoe once again. Oh my goodness.
Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lunged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to the whole thing again? Not sure if something happens. I'm gonna save. I might save a bit constantly a little bit in this trial because I think this one's gonna get a lot tricky. I think I may be good, so we'll just skip it.
I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Okay, so we got new evidence, the samurai spear. The spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. Okay, so we now know that the samurai spear is currently right now the murder weapon.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple, if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to stand. Will the witness declare her name?
What in the world? What is with this? Like, she's like, ew. My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. What? What's going on?
Your name, please.
Is there something I don't know? Is this Edgeworth's grandma? Am I missing something?
Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Even when I was young, I was still how the other children would make fun of me. Believe it, but there was oh my goodness, she is. Oh my
Objection! I object to the witnesses.
already Edgeworth is already on edge. Objection! I object to the witness's talk. Activeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, right?
Yes, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
May I begin your testimony? She sure is one heck of an old bag.
And I know I can say hell, but I just don't bother to. Anyway, let's move on to the testimony. Let's see. Pay attention, because this is going to get tricky, because I don't know how well I'm going to do in this trial. Because I seem to have done really good in the first trial. In the second trial, I did pretty decently. I just don't know how well I'll do in the third. Let's see. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I, had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m. around. Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
You saw the defendant, then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's see. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through their scene. Run-through since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m. Right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna save real quick. Okay. How would she know it was Powers? Maybe the photo has something to do with this, because... Let's see.
Objection!
Let me get this straight, old bag. Mrs. Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Odi Tokyo. Mrs. Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Did your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I wonder.
I think he's acting more stressful, I guess, a little bit in this trial after what happened in the previous trial. I have no idea.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Mrs. Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Jeez, calm down, Mrs. Old Bag. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, Pappy. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then.
The man in the photo. Okay, so I'm doing something right so far.
I never said anything. I didn't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Okay. Save here. I want to save when I get to these parts because I really feel like it's more important if I do that. Just in case if I do mess up. Let's see, I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Such a mess.
Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? Okay.
Hold it!
Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at that picture again. So he was walking strangely because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot.
See? And you didn't trust me first, never.
Before I get to that part,
Hold it!
Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Lost the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay.
do I have to show evidence or something? Let's see. You know, I want to see what happens if I do this.
Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers.
Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg.
He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers. There's got to be more than this. I better keep pressing her.
Hold it!
He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
A samurai spear? A weapon?
Luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the workbook.
Break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. I keep going back to see.
Hold it! Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind your backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. Up and up. You complaining about... Oh, great. Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I think Edward has met his match.
Oh my goodness. I wonder if it has anything to do with that spear. Let me save again. I'm gonna try to see if I can contradict. Let me see.
Objection!
Okay, that was not right. Okay. Well, I just wanted to see if it was that one. Just in case. Let me see if it was this one.
Objection!
Like I said, I'm just trying to see. Okay, so it wasn't these two. Look at the evidence.
Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then. Tripping.
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better. For him, of course.
You helped to make it better.
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops for me. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is...
Where is the Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose it's right. Are you sure? Are you sure, Your Honor?
Subject. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities. We have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Powers. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice. Witness account. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to the studios before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Okay, at least I'm getting somewhere. Okay. Okay, the time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Excuse me. I'm scratching the couch, cat. 1. Why, everyone was in the employee area before. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention... This is a tricky one, because I have no idea what will best fit this one. I'm going to save again just in case. Because I think it has to do...
Hold it!
Yeah, before I answer that, no, stop it.
Hold it!
Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite great, Sonny. Nobody's suspicion looking past my eye.
Nobody's suspicious. Right.
Hold it!
Are you sure?
Objection!
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny.
You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy.
Old Windbag sure has a pulse. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Windbag, way of skipping over important details. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps.
Okay. Maybe it has something to do with the card key. Let's try it.
Objection!
No. That didn't went well. Maybe it has something to do with the card key. Let me see. I'm gonna try to see if it's the card key.
Objection!
This one is a little tricky. What if it's a photo again?
Objection!
Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Know that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo, #2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny.
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end, where it says, photo, #2.
Photo, #2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo, #1, if it really was the only photo?
That's true.
Order in the court. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but two people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means two people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to me.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
Him. I don't understand these new fangled computer things. Itchy boy, help.
Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper, too. Uh-oh. I want to save. I want to save real quick. Whippersnapper.
Something the matter, Mrs. Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. She is hiding something.
I see. Your testimony, please.
The other person. Okay, so we gotta figure out who this other person is that also went to the studio. That could also be a suspect. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go over the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Mrs. Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Okay, she's hiding something. She's got to be hiding something at this point. Let's see. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go for the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Hold it!
Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. I get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Objection!
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased?
It was a boy, probably second or third grade.
Order. Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
Boy in second or third grade.
I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Possible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him suspect.
Yeah, they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3.
Mr. Powers? Yes. Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So, we're just asleep. It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect.
Nick, what are you going to do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
Okay, back into the courts. Okay, let's save.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be a hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed his crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant of Mr. Will's Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagreed with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed his crime.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind, however. Be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
Okay, I'm gonna save here. Let's see, the assistant girl, the grade school boy, the security lady. Let's try this first.
It was the grade school boy. Why isn't anyone saying anything?
But are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills veteran action stars with spear? For one thing, the murder weapon was with the steel samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him?
Maybe that was a dumb move on my part.
Maybe. How about absolutely, Nick? Okay, well that didn't work. What about the assistant girl?
It was the assistant. The steel samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the steel samurai. So you're saying the steel samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct.
Objection!
If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the steel samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot.
Oh, bad feeling then.
Okay, so the only other option is the security lady.
It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Who?
The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury.
The security lady.
Wrong voice. The security lady Oldbag.
What? Whippersnapper.
Order. Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Mrs. Oldbag to you.
Mrs. Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have bravely left her post to steal the steel samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor.
She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent detective reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby.
Oh my goodness.
That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pouses? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Well, that's a first. Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this hole away.
Okay, I'm doing something right so far. Press further.
The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Mrs. Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings.
Wait just a minute. What if the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade school. As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade.
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure?
Or is it...
Be nice to the kids and mean to your elders, Dave, whippersnapper.
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
I should have saved. Well, I saved it on the pressing further thing. The car key?
The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a car key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current and trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Mrs. Windy. What was her name?
Something Oldbag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Okay, so we're making some progress.
Wait a second.
Oh, no. Hang on, be safe. Something bad is going to happen.
I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me, I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Mrs. Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By who? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify.
My lips were sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something.
There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with the scene. So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day.
But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Mrs. Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
This is so weird. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, something is off about her testimony. Jeez Louise. Okay, we're gonna save again. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
Hold it!
Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their actions even without a director?
Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised when asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There's Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path
where the monkey's head was falling over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but...
Hold it!
Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that's it. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have.
Continue cross-examination. So I want to be sure.
Hold it!
So you were told not to talk.
That's right. By the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
Hold it!
So they were actually in the studio?
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
Kill this woman, I swear.
I feel sorry for Edgeworth. She really left him hanging on this one.
I want to save just in case.
Hold it!
Them? Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director. So what were these people? Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Mrs. Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
Wow, Edgeworth is really on edge.
I understand, Your Honor. There ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Hopefully for reals this time. Okay, for reals. Okay, October 18th, 1:04 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really, it's nothing. Grin. Oh, or should I sniff?
Well, we'll be going down to the studios to do some more
Phoenix's voice. What am I doing?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks, guys. Sniff.
Quit your crying. We'll help you. To be continued. Okay, so part 2 of episode 3 is completed. So we're going to save here. Day 2 investigation. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of the investigation, and then after that, we'll just end it right there. October 18th, Wright and Co. Law Offices.
Whew, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
I guess it really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
The director and producer.
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here, then? Let's get to the studios. October 18th, 2:16 p.m., Global Studios, main gate. No one's here.
Right, now that they have Mrs. Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station, look! She left her donuts! What? I wasn't going to eat them.
The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The main entrance is the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. This looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment.
Outside Studio 1. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
The studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that before.
Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant.
I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you probably need a crane to move that thing.
Probably so. It says welcome.
They let people in here when they're not filming, right?
Nick, let's come here someday. What do you say?
Sure, if that security lady lets us in. That's the security camera that automatically takes pictures of people here. It took 2 pictures on the day of the murder before the actual time of death. One of them was Steel Samurai. The other was a grade school boy. It doesn't seem to be switched on today. I'm Bush. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit.
This is exactly why I don't want to get old ever.
Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired.
Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over.
But I am still young. In the trial, they said Studio 2 was down this path. The monkey head is in the way, but we should be able to get by it without a problem.
This monkey head is real heavy.
Well, it did knock that tree over when it fell.
Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said.
Okay, guess...
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Oh, whoopsies, didn't mean to do that. Outside of Studio 2. Time to get some evidence. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This is Studio 2?
I thought so.
It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it?
No, that it does not.
Hey, there's a trailer over there.
It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer.
Are we sure this is a studio?
Looks like 2 people ate. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
What is it with steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know. It just feels odd.
These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set.
Nick, let's go inside.
You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked.
Aw, shucks.
There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. There's a big 2 printed here.
Probably because this is Studio 2.
Probably, but it doesn't look anything like a studio.
October 18th, Studio 1. I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else, Nick.
That's for reflecting light. We call it a reflecting screen or something like that.
Huh?
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious.
Hey, she can dream. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clapped at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real-life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more trouble than I thought. They outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expected the spear stabbing would have at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging these based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry. This girl is out there.
Wow, look at the camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Hey, smile, Nick. You're a star.
Stop that! Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course. That's the Mountain Neo Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in oldie Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not oldie Tokyo, Nick. Neo oldie Tokyo. Okay, an exam here now, too.
incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
But look, I have this.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Oh, okay, I can move sides. I didn't realize that. Okay, it looks like there's nothing. I guess there's just no one here. Well, let's go to the employee area. We haven't been here yet. October 18th, Global Studios, employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh, don't mention it.
Is it true they caught the security lady?
Oh.
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one? Wow, what a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props in the back. Drops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fix them. Oh! Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Mrs. Oldbag. Right. See you later, then. Good luck with your investigation. So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain.
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him, though. Don't you?
What you want? What? You want to rip the gate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
Whoa, she's serious. Uh-oh.
Okay. Let me see what happens when I want to see what happens when you use these options. Let's rip it open.
Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken.
Yeah, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes.
Hiya! There, that should make the kids happy.
The things we do. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it.
Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that?
Must be nice to live so free of guilt. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Okay, what happens when I say no? I want to see what happens when I say no. Nah, I think we should leave it on. They only just repaired it. And if we take it off, that assistant will get yelled at by you-know-who.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow, I didn't expect her to take it that hard. Oh! So I guess it's just optional. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna make another data just in case. Because I'll just take it off anyway. So I'll just save on the second file as well. Just in case. If something were to go wrong. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Odio Tokyo Castle. Looks like one of those electric power bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio? The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. Okay, let's go to the side here. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh? It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this!
Be my guest.
Okay. Oh, too bad, it's sold out.
There's a sign on the dressing room door. Will Powers. Must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal.
Hey, we're not thieves.
We did take that card key.
We borrowed that. There's a difference.
Oh, can I go in?
Oh, this is the window. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong buttons. Let's go to the dressing room and see if there's any new evidence. October 18th, Global Studios, dressing room.
This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess he snuck in and took it while he was sleeping.
But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
Huh? She's got a point. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It is kind of dusty outside. Inside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here, like he said. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Wait, Nick!
What now?
These snacks. They passed the expiration date.
Then don't eat them.
They're snacks. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey! Supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked.
Maya, leave those alone. Wolfmen found on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. There is an area of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show.
Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick. Get with the picture.
Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing the wig.
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda? There seems to be nothing else to see here. I guess we just have to go back to the gates, I guess.
Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Alternative. So how are the studios doing? There's a police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. They haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder.
You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employees area?
Yeah, can you believe it? So you can't sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always walking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though.
I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More than producer, really. The producers are a real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
The producer, huh?
I'm not really sure what that is, sorry.
Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon.
You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around.
So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon. Sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of?
Maybe if I talk to... Oh, something's happening here. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance.
This place is deserted.
Eek! Nick! What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer.
Someone must be inside.
Hello?
No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked.
What? Don't we have a key?
No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
If he'll let us.
Okay, so we have to go back to the guard gate.
The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew.
I really want the key to the trailer. Maybe next time.
Oh, wait.
The trailer door. It's locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'll let us borrow it.
Man, I wonder what's going on. Something suspicious going on. Smooth. October 18th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier.
Not at all. We got lucky to tell the truth.
You can say that again.
Let's not.
So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes in mind, no matter how small.
We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Yes.
Do our fanboys sneak into the studios often?
No, not that I know of. That security lady is pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
Kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess.
Was the director present at the morning run-through?
Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big.
I see. So, whose side is she on?
You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not.
Regarding the murder weapon,
Yes.
is it heavy, that spear?
It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through.
Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though.
With duct tape, we heard.
Regarding this photograph,
Yes.
this really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right?
Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest.
But who else could have worn it?
Your costume was in your dressing room.
Yes. I guess he snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way I could help you. So sorry.
What do you think we should do?
What do I... Huh? Why don't you only do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer.
Right, then there's no point hanging out here.
That's what I've been saying. Let's get to those studios pronto. You don't have enough information to make a case yet.
That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened.
There's not enough information. I'm not really sure what this is, sorry. Wow, they gave the lawyer one of those car keys?
Well, I'm sort of borrowing.
I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those car keys here.
I guess they're pretty good about keeping these outside of his hands. Thanks, I'll be careful.
There's gotta be something. So, with the director and the producer, something's gotta be off here. WT, what? Who are Juduzos? Laughing my butt off. Oh, hello. Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, 4-team Freeze. How can Joe not know the great Sal Manelia? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it right. I'll call him Sal. I make believe shows to steal Samurai's mind. Read the film credits. Really? You're the Sal Manelia? I'm so sorry. You look so... sorry.
No, quite alright, really. It's fine. ROFL. Whatever that means.
What is it?
You know, on closer inspection. Yeah, hot, hot, hot. Oh, jeez. No. Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? 'Cause that costume, oh my gosh.
Rock swords? What? Hey, you're drooling.
Huh? LOL, buffer overrun.
You've triggered my... Oh my goodness. My goodness gracious, look at this. Numbers. Powers. Okay. Oh my goodness. Creative powers.
Yes, yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. Sequence to Seal Samurai. Pink Princess Warrior of Little Oldie Tokyo.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Easy. Pink Princess.
Why, it's gotta be Little Old Tokyo. Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Oldie Tokyo?
Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who Juice Doos, or that security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. T-bone steak. Yeah, sure. I ain't missing out on food.
Nick, what's this? What in the world? What does that even mean?
No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4, with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer, who was at the meeting with you? Oh, you mean D. Vasquez? Or Vasquez? She's a genius. Math skills all the way. Scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Seal Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, fortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Right, the director would know about the injury. He was there. I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me.
Why are you staring at me like that? Oh my goodness. Leave her alone. Okay, let's just go. Okay, so if the director was there... Ah! You again! Eek! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away. They did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that?
Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
I guess that would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3.
This lady's too much. About that kid you said you saw.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious.
About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down. I think she's losing it. Let's just move along. Okay, let's see if anything new happened in Studio 2. I guess nothing out of the ordinary. Where did Penny go?
investigate there later.
Where do we go from here?
I have a feeling she's not going to respond well to anything I show her.
Obviously. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Let's see. What do we do now? Oh, jeez. Here's that kid. Hey! Hey, wait!
I'll bet he came in right through that drain.
Hey, kiddo. What's your name, sport?
I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that.
Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult.
I don't see any adults here, hippie fashion chick.
Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked.
Got to hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad.
I'm Cody. Cody Hackins. Call me kiddo again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer.
So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you utter that name, evildoer?
What do you mean? We're on a Steel Samurai side.
You can't fool me.
Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8?
Ha, easy. Like some fries with that?
Not bad, kiddo.
Watch it.
What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day?
It's like, don't talk about it.
You were here, weren't you?
He's not gonna say anything.
Did you see anything?
He always, Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you losers.
What? Wait.
Let me go.
He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out.
A bottle? Why was this sitting here, I wonder? And why was this sitting there, I wonder?
Found on a table in the employee area. The label reads sleeping pills.
Anyway, what was that kid saying?
He saw everything.
Dream where the fanboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect.
Okay. Huh? Where's that old windbag?
Odd of her to leave her post.
Hey! Nick, that was her! Stop, whippersnapper!
Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Natch! Uh-oh, she tripped.
Maya sure looks happy.
Hey, Nick! Now's our chance! Let's check out the guard station!
Good idea.
Oh! This is it, Nick! The trailer key!
The key to that trailer in Studio 2?
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? The key tag reads Studio Trailer 2. Right, let's move. Okay, I guess now we can enter inside.
I wonder if the key we borrow from the guard station will work. It opened!
Great! Let's go in, Nick!
She seems eager all of a sudden.
Well, you first, Nick.
Not that eager.
October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Well, that must be the producer.
Eek! Someone's in here.
Names.
Our names? We're WP's lawyers and,
I see.
And who might you be?
D. Vesquez, the producer.
D. Vesquez. She's quite beautiful. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Mrs. Vesquez?
Script.
Excuse me?
Script. I'm looking for a script.
Script?
The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it.
Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder?
I need to read it.
We're getting nowhere fast.
We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai.
Miss Vesquez?
It's on TV. Every week. That's all I have to say about that.
Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her.
Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Sal Manalia, was it? What exactly is his role here?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else.
Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird?
It's starting to look like it.
Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yes?
If you see Manalia, give him this.
Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her.
Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him.
The memo reads, bring me the script for episode 13. There's like Samurai on here.
An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old.
Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great.
Typical summer romance, with a samurai on a horse. Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the heck do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads?
Oh my gosh! That movie was the best! It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know.
Singing Samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet? It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumbled documents.
Crumbled documents. Excuse me. Okay, so I guess we just have to go to the director guy. And let's move the studio. Oh, whoopsies, went to the wrong place. Outside of studio main gate, employee area, dressing room.
Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13? Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My butt is pwned if I don't find it.
Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been.
I agree.
script. That's fun.
There's a bunch of...
Oh, you ate them?
Okay, so I guess we have to find a script. Could that boy have taken the script? That Cody? Here, I'm just gonna click on a lot of stuff here and see if... Yeah, I know this episode is kind of a bit of a longer one, but I guess we just had to make it long as possible a little bit, I guess. But okay, let's move studio. Let's head to outside of Studio 1. Let's head to Studio 1. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here. Here, quick, Nick. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits.
Director? Take a look around the chair for me, would you? Remember that script that the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere?
Aha! Found it, Nick. The script.
Yeah, got the script. Got the script.
Oh no. Let's turn this off real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's move on. Found it, Nick. The script.
Good work.
Steel Samurai script that covers... The cover reads episode 13. Okay, let's finish this real quick. Because I want to make sure I can get this done. Because I'm going to wrap this up in a moment. But first, let's just go ahead and return the script to the director.
We found your script.
Thanks. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. Crazy.
Still, I don't know. That woman is to be phrased when you bring something to her late. Say, do you think you dudes could take it down there for me? Thanks.
Is that producer really that scary?
She's certainly not normal.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna take it to the producer. Okay, I guess I'll do that real quick, and then after that, I'm gonna wrap this up. So let's get this done first, and then after that, I will wrap it up here.
Here we found it. Your script.
Ah. Script handed to D. Vasquez.
You're not going to talk to us?
Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are?
Powers as lawyers.
Right.
Am I a suspect?
No, it's just, well, no, but...
You wanted to know about the day of the murder?
Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help.
No, there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and the people from the network.
Correct. I'm gonna save real quick, I'm not sure if something's gonna happen.
trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave.
Impossible? Why?
The path was blocked.
Path?
I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not interested.
On that day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked.
You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct?
Mr. Monkey?
The monkey with the broken head.
Oh, right, that. What an original name.
Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in the trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus none of us could have gone to Studio 1.
What?
It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. He called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd cooperate my story.
But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1.
2:30. Time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking.
It is a monkey after all.
Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke.
Nick, it stopped at 2:15.
2:15?
That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent.
Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30.
See? Goodbye. Mr. Monkey's head data added to the court record blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 p.m.
What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished.
It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy.
Okay, well, a lot of things went down, actually. Okay, let me just save one more time. Okay, and... what time is it right now? 12:08. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, it looks like we've got a lot of new evidence, a little bit here and there, so we did got a bit of new evidence. I still think there's a chance that Miss D's interpretation of how the murder went down and how they were stuck in Studio 2, it might be suspicious. I don't know exactly, but I do think there's something odd about what she said. Because if Phoenix and Maya got around the monkey head smoothly, then she could have done it too. Same for the director, same for this Cody, and a few other people. Well, I guess things are going to get a lot more interesting as the game progresses. But anyway, that is going to be it for part 5 of this Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Again, I do apologize for the lack of videos. I'm hoping to get more videos going on as soon as possible. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and in the next part, we're going to see what the next phase of the plan will be in order to save Mr. Will Powers from being sent to prison. And of course, we'll find out who the culprit is, because if it's not Mrs. Oldbag, then it's got to be someone else. Anyway, you guys do not want to miss what's going to happen on the next video of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And until next time, this is Xenoknight XC6. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in part 6 of my Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, farewell.